You're laying in bed in the mid hours of the day, in your room, and you decide to do so for the rest of the day. Your mind is empty, almost as if it were on autopilot, almost as if you've done this many times before. The bed is warm and soft, comfy even. You stare at the ceiling. It's blank and white. Huh, never did notice the ceiling looked like that. You decide to turn your head and you see the door. It's open. You may even hear a small tune out there, or maybe a few neighbors talking to each other. You could go outside. You could get up and leave the room, but you don't want to. It's not that you can't, you just don't feel like it. You're right where you want to be. Or at the very least, you feel like that's where you should be. You stare at the clock, and notice an hour has passed. Man, already? What could you have done in an hour? Well, apparently, the average person cleans their room in an hour. The average person can binge watch 4 episodes of their favorite TV show. In 1 hour, the average person can learn a skill, cook food, drive around town, talk to a friend, explore a new place, mow the lawn, play a video game, check on Instagram, read a book, write a book, build a business, explore another town, buy groceries, and so much more, all in the span of 1 hour. We as human beings are blessed with something that the average bird, cat, and insect don't have. Freedom. Freedom to do whatever we want, whatever we please. Create powerful new ideas and connections, both by ourselves and with other human beings. Or even discover an enlightening revelation about yourself. Now, don't misinterpret my message as simply one to avoid laziness and hedonism, but rather take this as one of understanding. See, your room is a part of your brain. Yes, a part of your brain, which through its many doors, this is the room your mind goes to not think. Yes, in that hour of your life, this is where your mind goes when you're wasting it. What is this room? Frankly, it can be anything. Sometimes the door is open, sometimes it's not. Maybe you have to wait for the person to come to open it. Sometimes no one comes at all. Sometimes we decide to stay in the room for someone or something. Sometimes that room won't let us leave. We all spend an hour of our life in this room. Sometimes we cry, sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we feel like we're not even there. Those times, we just stay and stare at the ceiling, knowing well we have done this before, and maybe even know we're going to continue doing it. We are all in our own rooms, some for a longer time than others, and some of us don't even know we're in a room to begin with. In a way, we all do so. Whether that wait is worth it or meant for something, only time will ever tell. Or perhaps, maybe it's time to leave a room, to fulfill a life beyond our own, but at the same time, nurturing ourselves, so we can perhaps even live a fuller, maybe even more lively room, somewhere else.